Good morning, afternoon, or evening as the case may be in your part of the world. If you don't know me by now, I'm Zen Archer. You know, I've been on here looking around, and the last time I checked, YouTube did not have the subscription problem fixed yet. So, so much for that. If anything, they made it worse. What they did was they added a button where it says see all subscription videos, and what you get is a chronological list of all the videos that anybody in your entire subscription base have made. They're not adjusted by, they're not grouped by each individual person. They're chronologically listed. So hopefully they'll get the regular list back where you can select someone and you can look at the videos that they had last. Although seeing all of them is kind of a nice idea, because one of the things that it lets you do is you can see ideas being passed around from one to the other, and different people doing vlogs on the same subjects, and that's kind of nice to see 4 or 5 videos that are close together that all represent the same idea. So that was interesting. But in the process of looking around, I see, yet somebody else that's creating another website instead of YouTube in order to enjoy YouTube. And, I don't mean to take anything away from that person or any of the other ones who have done it, be it YouTubeTalk.com or TubeTubers.com or any of those. I really don't mean to take anything away from them. If they want to start their own little community over there off the site, I guess that's their business and not mine. But it's not something that I support. And basically because YouTube is a community. And YouTube has tried to, at least, give each of the users the power to decide what they like and they don't like. Now, I'll tell you right off the bat, if you're interested in what's going on YouTube, going to the most discussed list is not the place to go. And that's basically because people have used that and cheated, if you will, in order to get their video moved higher in the ratings so that they'll get more views. And it's kind of a capitalist way to do things, but that's what they've done. And I, of course, don't support that. But you can look at the top rated videos, and that will at least tell you who's rated the videos high. There is no system out there, I don't care if it's on the YouTube site or off the YouTube site, there is no system out there that is going to be free of corruption in some way. Either because this person who puts up a site has friends and he wants to push his friends' videos, or because this other person is trying to make a name for themselves by creating another video, another community, and trying to work at something there, or just get famous or whatever. Nothing that you do is going to be absolutely totally uncorrupt. Now, one of the nice things about YouTube is that although you have the likes of Paramount and the E! Channel and MTV and everybody else out there, you also have people like you and I that don't work for a big company. We have a little video camera and a computer, and we're able to make videos, and that's a good thing. And we will put together our own community. We'll talk with one another, and we'll say, hey, I saw this video is cool and it's in my favorites, so go look there. And we'll share with one another in that way. We'll also leave comments and leave video responses like this one. So that's the way that we come together. Now, it occurred to me that what somebody hasn't done yet, and what I had mentioned to someone else this morning that I intend to do, is just put together a small tutorial on how to find the content you want, because it seems that that's where the problem is. It's not a matter of a YouTube problem as much as it is a problem with the education of people using YouTube on how to use YouTube. This could be a good thing, because if you don't know how, you create ways to do things. And I've always said you can learn the smartest things from the stupidest people. And that's true. People who don't know how to do simple mathematics, multiplication, let's say, will find a way to multiply. They'll add, they'll use paper, they'll use crib sheets, but they'll find a way. And sometimes the very way that they discover in order to solve the problem is a very quick way for a person who can multiply to do it quicker. And that's how we help one another. So I thought what I might do is put together a tutorial within the next few days or so, if I can stay on schedule and keep things up, and show you, you know, I can tell you right now, if you're interested in movie trailers, in the search box, type movie trailer. Make sure it says video and hit it, and you will get a list of everything that references the words movie trailer on YouTube. It's all there for you. If you're interested in emo, if you're interested in heavy metal, if you're interested in religion, meditation, whatever it is that you're looking for, if you use that search feature, you'll find it. It's not that hard. And it's certainly, we certainly don't need another site to tell us what's cool on YouTube. We have enough of those already. And we have and every person that's out here makes their own decision about what's cool on YouTube and shares that with their friends by putting people in their favorites, by making them their friends, and by discussing those things. So you don't need another website. Now, we all want to make the world a better place. But that's not by reinventing the wheel. It's not, you know, if I want the United States to be a better place to live, I don't create my own country about the United States. What I do is I go through the rules, I go through the laws, I go through the means that are already set up, and I voice my opinion. I protest, I get out in the news and I let people see me and I say, hey, there's a problem here, we need to fix it. There will be a group of people who will say, if you don't like it, get out. But that's not the way to get things done. The way to get things done is through the proper channels. If there's a problem, you let the leaders know that there's a problem, you explain to them why there's a problem, and you suggest a way that they might correct it. That doesn't mean that they'll always take your suggestion, but you give them the opportunity to do so. You don't go create a new country because you didn't like the way this one was. So that's kind of how I feel about all these, you know, new websites cropping up, and I know of 3 or 4, and I know that there's others out there because I have a circle of friends, and in that circle of friends there are people who have likes that are similar to mine, or that appreciate something that I'm saying. Likewise, I appreciate things that they're saying, and I have them added to my friends list, and I have them on my favorites. So that's my community. But there are a number of other communities out there that are not part of that community, or only have maybe 1 or 2 people that are in my community are in those other communities, and that's how we share back and forth. I know that, for instance, Cuckoo Kachi is really into anime or anime. I don't even know how to say it. And that's cool. You know, and so I'm sure that she has a lot of friends that are into that animation type. And that's cool. She also seems to like my videos. And I like a lot of the stuff that she does, and I appreciate that, you know, when the abortion issue came up, that she came out and said what she thought. The same as I did Jen the Lush and Lola Pickles and everybody else that got involved. When gun control came up, we talked about it. Our group of friends talked about it, and others came over because of the discussion and got involved too and gave their opinion. We are a community. We are a community just the way that any other community is. But I don't need to go to town hall to find out what my neighbor thinks. I can do it by going to the fence and saying, my neighbor, did you see that on television? What do you think about it? So that's why I feel the way that I feel. I will be happy to put up a small tutorial that basically teaches you or shows you some of the methods that I use in order to get to the content that I want. I'm not saying that you have to use it. You don't have to log into my website to find out. All you have to do is watch one video. You'll know how to do that. If you want to, you can save it, and you can watch it over again if you need to. Maybe there'll be so many things that you'll want to save it so that you will have that as to look back at as a guide. I don't tell you that mine's the only way. I don't tell you who's cool and who's not cool. I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like. You do that for me too. And somewhere we will meet in the middle, and we will maintain our YouTube community. And we don't need to go anywhere else to do it. That's all I have to say for tonight. I hope to see you soon. And as always, be well. This is Zen Archer.